Hello there, people of YouTube and beyond. I'm Marcus Chenoweth of Rogue Renegade Productions, and here's 30 Elder Scrolls facts that I find interesting. Number 1. Arena was originally going to center around gladiatorial combat, with many of the major cities having gladiator teams, like the Black Light Dark Knights or the Tyr Immortals. Number 2. The name Valenwood is taken from a type of tree found in Dragonlance. Number 3. Hammerfell's name comes from the novel The Heirs of Hammerfell. Number 4. Morrowind is derived from Morrowindle, the home of the elves in the Shannara book series. Number 5. Volendrung, Spellbreaker, and the Skeleton Key are the only artifacts to appear in every mainline Elder Scrolls game. Number 6. King Orgnum's Coffer was an artifact that appeared only in Arena, named after and possessed by Orgnum, a king of the Marmer people, aka the Sea Elves of Piondanea. Number 7. 7 of the 9 Divines are derived from the names of beta testers for Arena and Daggerfall. Kynareth had already appeared in Arena, and Talos was not yet implemented into the series or lore. Number 8. Sheogorath is the only Daedric prince to be named after somebody on the Bethesda team, Theodore Ted Peterson. Number 9. Boethiah's name is derived from the Roman senator Boethius. Number 10. Molag Bal's name is derived from the combination of the Canaanite deities Moloch and Baal. Number 11. Alduin's name goes as far back as the time of Daggerfall, taken from some fanfiction type stuff of the time that pertained to followers of Ebenarm. Number 12. Many of the towns seen in the province of Skyrim and Arena did not wind up in the 5th installment. Instead, they were made into forts, such as Fort Sunguard and Fort Greenwall. Number 13. Originally in Arena, Falkreath was named Falkrenth. Not only that, but there also existed the city of Snowhawk in Skyrim that was made into a fort by the time of the 5th game. Instead, the village of Markarth Side was made to be just Markarth and situated in the westernmost side of the province. Number 14. If you go to Morrowind in Arena, you'll see that the island that would later be Vardenfell has on it only 3 settlements, these being Old Run, Stone Forest, and Markgrand Forest. These places actually do appear in Morrowind, but under their names in the Dunmerris language, Aldrune, Balmora, and Margon, respectively. Number 15. NPCs in Daggerfall mention the name Thorig, saying, "By Thorig's beard," if you approach them to speak and they don't want to talk with you. To this day, we have no clue who Thorig is. Number 16. In Arena, you explore the Crystal Tower and the Somerset Isle to find the 5th piece to the Staff of Chaos. It's later mentioned that the Daedra destroyed and toppled the Crystal Tower by the time of the Oblivion Crisis. Number 17. In Morrowind, there's an NPC named Crazy Batu who wields the Bloodworm Helm. Upon killing him, you'll be told that the thread of prophecy has been severed, despite this character having absolutely nothing to do with the main story whatsoever. Number 18. We know the geography of Yokuda better than Akavir, Atmora, Aldamaris, and Roscrea. Number 19. There's an obscure unique item in Morrowind called the Left Gauntlet of the Horny Fist. This is likely a reference to a similarly named item found in Battlespire. Number 20. Morrowind has the most artifacts you can collect out of all the mainline games. Number 21. The Soul Cairn made its first appearance in Battlespire before reappearing in Skyrim. Number 22. Some of the locations and names of the Ashlanders in Morrowind have their names derived from famous figures of Mesopotamia, Assyria, and Babylon, such as Sargon of Akkad, Ashurbanipal, and Ashur-Dan. Number 23. There's an area in Morrowind that's hidden from the player during normal play called Todd Test, used for testing purposes. In this place are a few NPCs, the most notable being a naked female Khajiit named Pretty Kitty. Number 24. There's an unnamed race of birdfolk from the time of the Merethic era mentioned only in the book Father of the Niben. Here it's said that Topal the Pilot came across these birdfolk in ancient Cyrodiil. What came of them is unknown, however it's believed that they were wiped out by the Khajiit. Number 25. In Oblivion, you'll sometimes hear a beggar say to you, "Blessings of Mystara upon ye." This is a reference to a Dungeons & Dragons campaign setting of the same name. Number 26. The Udderfricht, a creature found in Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, is likely a reference to the monster Grendel from the poem Beowulf. Number 27. There's a tiny scrap of flesh on the cover of the Ogma Infinium in Skyrim that doesn't seem to belong to any of the Mer that you killed. This small corner piece is believed to be that of a Dwemer. Number 28. On Solstheim in Skyrim, a stash of copies of the Lusty Argonian Maid can be found in a Reichling hut in Bikongarek. Number 29. The god of magic and one of the chief architects of the mortal realm, Magnus, was referred to in Arena and Daggerfall as an archmage before being retconned and made into a god by the time of Morrowind. And finally, number 30. Iskrimar's soup spoon is in fact a fork. And there it was, 30 Elder Scrolls facts that I just find interesting. And that's it for this video. Farewell and stay well.